Welcome back to another historic MyLeague rebuild here on NBA 2K17. Today we are going to be rebuilding the 2004-2005 Phoenix Suns, arguably led by one of the greatest point guards of all time in Steve Nash. Now, he is 31 years old, but I do plan on keeping him for this whole video. Hopefully we can get this rebuild done maybe 2 seasons just so he can kind of stay, not in his prime, sort of say, but on the back end of his prime, because I want him to play good. At the power forward position, we do have Amar'e Stoudemire, 22 years old. Not going anywhere. He only is on a 1-year deal, so I'm going to have to pay him a lot of money in the offseason, but I'm perfectly fine doing that as long as he puts up good stats. Here we go with probably players I'm going to move on from, including Shawn Marion. He's on a 1-year, $15 million deal. We have Joe Johnson, who is 24, nice young player right here, only making around $8.77 million a year, so I'm fine paying him that for now, but I don't know if I'd bring back Shawn Marion anyway, so I'm going to probably try to look to trade him. And then really the rest of this team is just free to go. I mean, a lot of these guys are just not going to be useful. A lot of these guys aren't even real. Like, I don't think from, like, Bo Outlaw, or not, from John Davis down, I don't think any of these guys are real. They could be. I could be wrong, but Steve Nash and Amar'e Stoudemire are probably the only 2 definite safe players on the team, so I'll see you guys when I have my first trade. Oh, also, I wanted to point out, so this team is from 2004-2005. If the team, so I throw in historic teams that include at least one of those years. So I threw in the 2004 Minnesota Timberwolves. I threw in, I believe, the 2004-2005 Miami Heat. So there's going to be 2 Dwayne Wades in the save, but it really doesn't matter. And I believe the 2004-2005 Detroit Pistons, who are led by Chauncey Billups and Ben Wallace. So now I will see you guys with my first trade. It's going to be cool to have a bunch of these other teams in here. Maybe I can incorporate some of their players, and I'll see you guys when I have that first trade done. So in this first trade right here, we're going to be sending Shawn Marion to the Los Angeles Clippers straight up for DeAndre Jordan. We get the rebounding big that we did need on this team because honestly, who is our starting center right now? I'm not trying to roll with Stephen Hunter being our center. I mean, he is nice. He's young. He's 23, 7 feet tall, but he's really just not progressed into obviously the player that DeAndre Jordan is right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take DeAndre Jordan. I might have a few more trades. If we look at the current rotation, Quentin Richardson starting, it's actually not that bad. The only bad part about this is the bench is absolutely terrible. So I'm going to go ahead and sign some free agents. I want to try to pick up a first-round draft pick, at least like a good one this year. So what would I get if I go over to like the Magic? Whoops, went the wrong way there. Magic, and try to get your unprotected first-round pick this year. I'm not giving you... Okay, Joe Johnson's not terrible. You're definitely not getting Amar'e Stoudemire. I'm not doing any of this swap stuff. It's just not happening. So what I'd be willing to do here... Magic. Okay, ready? Let's get this done. We're going to go all the way over to the Magic. Let's see. Magic, give me your unprotected first. I will give you my first this year. I will give you my first in 2020. And then I will give you a second this year, and I'll give you a second next year. Just at least give me a counter offer. I'll give you, you know what? I'll give you 2. Nope, not a first. I'll give you 2 more seconds. There we go. So we pick up the Magic's first round pick this year. I like that because we really didn't have to give up any players for that, so I don't mind that at all. So see you guys at the end of season number 1, where hopefully we can be a pretty good contender in the Western Conference. And at the end of season number 1, LeBron James walks away with the MVP award. 21 points per game, 10.5 rebounds, 8 assists, 2.5 steals, and 1.5 blocks. Ben Simmons wins Rookie of the Year for the 76ers. Ty Lawson actually wins 6th Man of the Year for the Kings. I've never actually seen him win 6th Man of the Year, so that's pretty cool right there. Good to see new players. Kevin Garnett wins Defensive Player of the Year for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Obviously, this is the younger version of him, only 28 years old, kind of in his prime right now. I did import the 2004-2005 Timberwolves. I hope I showed that part of the video anyways. Hopefully, I showed all those teams. D'Angelo Russell wins Most Improved, 21 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.5 steal, and half a block. Benjamin Walker, our coach of the year. We went 64-18, good enough for first in the West. I want a championship this year. Like, I really want a championship this year. Where am I going? I want to look at the standings. We were 10 games up on the Warriors, 4 games up on the Cavs for best record in the NBA. Joe Johnson led us in scoring. Maybe he's a must-keep at this point. I mean, maybe I was right. And then it was Steve Nash, then DeAndre Jordan, then Stoudemire. I mean, Stoudemire didn't put up great stats, but I mean, I'm going to bring him back. He's an 89 overall. Then it was Stephen Hunter off the bench, and then it was Quentin Richardson, who actually started. So, not great numbers for him, but I mean, he's clearly the last option in the starting lineup to score. So, anybody else I really don't care about. It's kind of weird to see a young Leandro Barbosa. But let's get into these playoffs. I'm going to look at this rotation. Nash, Richardson, Johnson, Stoudemire, Jordan. I forgot to sign free agents, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I can't still do that, obviously. So let's simulate round 1 against the Jazz. Really should have signed some free agents like Yee Allen, like Lance Stevenson. Would have been some nice bench help besides like the 60 overalls. But We are cruising through these Western Conference playoff rallies or rounds so far. But of course, I said that we're down 3-0 to the Warriors. 3-2, 3-3. Can you spell choke, Golden State? Wow, they were up 3-0 on us, and now we are in the NBA Finals taking on the Cavs, and we're up 2-1 on them, 3-1. We win a championship in our first year. Steve Nash is your final MVP. I'm going on to another year. I literally only traded for DeAndre Jordan. I didn't rebuild anything. In 5 games, 35 minutes, Steve Nash averaged 24 points. 24 points. Wow. Did I really just say that? I was looking at the point for, and something happened. 19.8 points, pretty much 20 points. 2.5 rebounds, 13 assists, oh my God, I cannot speak. 2 steals, no blocks, and 1.5 turnovers. So let's get into the second season of this. It only is going to be a 2-year rebuild now that I have won a championship in the first year. Let's go all the way up to league meetings. I like to reject all of these just because I really don't care about them. And then we should hopefully have a very, very good pick from the Magic. That's what I'm hoping anyways. Come on, please tell me. Oh, baby. Let's go. My luck is off the charts this year, man. What could I get for DeAndre Jordan right now? Because as much as he helped my team, I have 4 offers for DeAndre Jordan. That's it. How about this? This should get me something. Nobody wants DeAndre Jordan. I mean, wait, can I do something like absolutely crazy right now? If I go DeAndre Jordan, why does he only have 3-star trade value? Could I get like the 3rd pick from the Celtics? You're not getting Joe Johnson. And I'll give you a 1st this year. I'll give up 1 more 1st, just because I like having DeAndre Jordan, but I also like having salary cap room. So if I give up DeAndre Jordan 2 firsts for the 3rd overall pick, would it work? Nope. Okay, so I guess that won't work. How about if I do it for the 4th? Whoever has the 4th overall pick, 4th overall pick is the Pelicans. Would they do it? Counter offer. They want a 1st round pick, and I get Marvin Williams back. Sure, I'll do that. I'm just gonna flip Marvin Williams for some picks. We get the 4th overall pick. I like having salary. I like actually making these rebuilds. Marvin Williams, I'm definitely just not going to be on my team. Not having that. Oh, you know what? Which I actually... so in my last rebuild, I actually did... Why the hell this is an offer, I don't get. One of my... I didn't see that. In my last rebuild challenge, I did a challenge against 6 Rings of Steel, and you guys actually let him know my advice, which was always trade salary to the Golden State Warriors, just so they cannot re-sign both Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. So if we go Marvin Williams to the Warriors for the 1st round pick next year, will they do this? I love it. Just giving the Warriors some more salary so they cannot re-sign players. Gotta love this 2K cheese. So we had the 4th in the 1st overall pick. I literally cannot speak right now. Bo Outlaw, nobody wants you. Jim Jackson I'll keep for $3 million. So I'll see you guys at Rookie Science, who I took 1st and 4th overall. So someone that I thought it was untouchable, Draymond Green. Apparently the Warriors will take the 1st overall pick for him. I mean, I guess my strategy really isn't working. I guess I'm kind of going against it. But if I can pick up Draymond Green, who's someone I really never pick up, I'll definitely take it. And we still have the 4th overall pick, so I'm going to sim to that pick right there. As you know, rookies make an impact. They just don't make too big of an impact, so I will definitely take that. Okay, they go ahead and take Harry Giles. So I guess they're trying to clear up more salary. I get that. I simulated all the way to my 4th overall pick. Let's see who's still on the board. Whoops, not that. Dennis Smith still here. Frank Ntilikina, Jason Tatum. Lonzo Ball still here. I get him a lot, so I mean, who's really been drafted? Giles, Jackson, and Ivan Rapp. I would have liked Josh Jackson, but you know what? I think we're going to go ahead here, and I think we're going to go ahead and take Jason Tatum. I do not take Jason Tatum that often. I really would have... I don't even know who I need, because this isn't very loaded center draft class, really. I need a center, so I'm going to go ahead after that in free agency, but we take Jason Tatum right there. He's going to come off the bench for us. We still have Joe Johnson, who was our leading scorer actually last year, so I think I'm going to still roll with him at the small forward position, unless I can maybe sign Kevin Durant. But what I definitely have to do is re-sign Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire, or this rebuild is a complete bust. So here at Rookie Signings, we're signing Jason Tatum, obviously my 4th overall pick. Team player options, Steven Hunter declines his option. I'll live. So I really need to get back Steve Nash, and I really need to get back Amari Stoudemire. Nash, I definitely want you back. I'll give you probably $30 million a year if it lets me go that high. I'll give you $30 million. Actually, player options don't even work anymore, and no trade clause. Amari, you want to test free agency? Yeah, because I'm paying Quentin Richardson, who averaged 9 points a game, $15.5 million. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, because I'm paying you whatever. I think that's $5 million. Okay, I'm gonna go out to some free agents. I'll see you guys after my first free agency signings. And after day 1 of free agency, we are able to land Kevin Durant on our team. We don't get Kevin Garnett. But what I did see, Steve Nash didn't like $30 million a year. Apparently he wanted more. I need him back. So I will literally give him the max contract, not a player option, no trade clause, a 5th year. Now he likes it 100%. Amari Stoudemire, I also need back as well. Whew, this is a nice rebuild right now. I'm really liking this. We're his only offer. And could I pick up Dwayne Wade too? If I get Dwayne Wade before both of those big hitters, I feel like I can. All right, Dwayne Wade does not accept our offer. He goes to the Clippers. I feel like I'm going to get them both right now, so I'll just take them both back. Please tell me I get them both. Stop mulling, please. There we go. We got both Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire back. This team is looking really, really good. I mean, seriously, I'm probably going to actually move on from Joe Johnson, so could I actually do that right now? You know, I'll do it at the start of the season. So now I'm just going to go ahead and I'll sign some veterans. I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2. So we're going to be sending Joe Johnson 2 first-round picks and Cristiano Felicio to the Utah Jazz for Rodney Hood and Dante Exum. Dante Exum helps us build up our bench depth, and Rodney Hood is going to be our starting shooting guard because we do not have a legitimate shooting guard right now. I think I'm going to roll with this rotation. Amari is going to be playing the center position. I don't really mind that at all, but this starting lineup is just ridiculous. Sometimes this happens where some free agents don't get signed and they'll take a minimum deal. Gordon Hayward is in free agent. Why? What? Seriously, you won't take a... Oh, my God. I won a championship last year, and you won't take a minimum contract from me? You are ridiculous. I'm going to simulate it. Ooh, Tayshaun Prince. Will you take a contract? Really? That's annoying. I'll take Amir Johnson. Honestly, not going to lie. I'll take Amir Johnson. Just building up our bench depth even more. So this rotation is going to be Steve Nash, Rodney Hood, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, and Amari Stoudemire. Off the bench, we're going to have Jason Tatum, Dante Exum, Amir Johnson, David West. I'm going to give Bogut some minutes to make this a 10-man rotation. So now we'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. Hopefully this team's going to win a championship. I'm going to simulate this day by day, and I'll let you guys know at the end of the season if I somehow end up picking up Gordon Hayward. I probably won't, but I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2, where hopefully we can repeat as back-to-back NBA champions. And at the end of season number 2, our very own Kevin Durant wins the MVP award. 26 points per game, 9 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 1.5 steal with 2 blocks. If you look in the bottom right corner, we did go 69 and 13. Definitely good enough for first in the Western Conference. Rookie of the Year goes to Harry Giles for the Golden State Warriors, up to an 80 overall. Dwayne Wade wins 6th Man of the Year in Chicago. Well, the current Dwayne Wade wins 6th Man of the Year. Kevin Garnett wins his 2nd straight Defensive Player of the Year. Corey Joseph wins Most Improved. Rod Adams wins Coach of the Year as the Warriors go 66-16, going for 2nd in the West. No, I guess being 2nd gets you the Coach of the Year, not first, but whatever. Nikola Jokic made All-NBA first team. Okay, 2K. Okay. Player stats in the year: Kevin Durant led us in scoring, then it was Rodney Hood, then Steve Nash, then Jason Tatum, then Amari Stoudemire, then Draymond Green. Honestly, I thought Draymond's stats would be better than Amari, but whatever, I really don't care as long as we win a championship this year. Rebounding was Amari Stoudemire, then Kevin Durant, then Draymond, and then assists went to Steve Nash with 9.5, and then Draymond with 5, and then Kevin Durant with 4.5. So let's get into these playoffs, take on the Memphis Grizzlies in round number 1. This does not worry me at all. We sweep then Pelicans and Anthony Davis. Sweep them as well. Golden State Warriors, we're going to have to take game by game because even though we took their probably best player. All right, 3-1 on the Washington. Who the hell did the Wizards sign that made them good? Oh boy, this is going to be a... Really? We lose game 1? Okay, well, we win game 2, win game 3, and there we go. Oh, really? Okay, there we go. We win back-to-back NBA championships as Kevin Durant is the Finals MVP as well. 6 games, 35 minutes, did average 21 points, 7.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 2 steals, 1.5 blocks with 3.5 turnovers. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to like on the video. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe to my channel. We're growing really fast. We just hit 7,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much. If you want to let me know what historic team I should rebuild next, make sure to leave that down in the comment section for me. Hope you guys had a good day. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys all in the next one.